Today, we're gonna do a head-to-head face-off wear test of my two Holy Grail Longwear foundations. We're going to compare one on one side of my face and one on the other side of my face. I'm gonna do an 8-hour wear test and check in with you guys at the 4-hour mark and then again at the 8-hour mark to see which one lasts the longest and the best. We're gonna be applying this to my 46-year-old skin with its textures and creases and lines. So this is a really realistic application on very real skin. Thanks so much for joining me on my channel again. Let's get started. So my two Holy Grail Longwear foundations that I'm gonna be testing today are first from the drugstore, the L'Oreal Infallible 32-hour Freshwear foundation. I apologize for my bottle. The top got broken. I am still using it though because I didn't want to waste it. L'Oreal retails for $14.97. I am putting it head to head against the iconic Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. It's the Stay in Place makeup. So this one retails for $52. So let's go in on the left side of my face using the L'Oreal Infallible. I do have a mirror here to guide me. I have two Beauty Blender sponges to help me with application. For both of these, my application is going to be identical. So I will start out with my fingers to apply them. Then I will go in with the Beauty Blender sponge and really work it into the skin well. And then sometimes I will layer a little bit more on top. And then take that sponge, that damp sponge. I'm going to show you how that looks on my skin right now. Okay, let's do the exact same process with the double wear. This one does feel a little bit thicker, drier, which if you have a matte finish, you're probably going to get that. There, you can see the Estee Lauder on this side of my face. And there you can see them side by side. So let me get the rest of my makeup on and we will see what the time is and then do our 4-hour check-in. So after I apply the rest of my makeup, I will go back in with just a tiny bit of the foundation in my problematic spots where I want more coverage. So you can probably see I've just added a little bit more there, but it still looks really pretty. After all of that, if I'm not using a setting spray, which I'm not going to today because I want to truly test the products without any helpers, then I will just do my final step would be my loose setting powder. It is 12:05 in the afternoon based on my computer over here. I will do a check-in at 4 hours and then again at 8 hours, and we will see which one performs the longest. Hey everyone, I'm back for the 4-hour check-in. It is 4:06 in the afternoon right now. Remember, this is the Infallible side and this is the Double Wear side. I was just looking in my mirror. They kind of are wearing similar, I think. I'm gonna come up close and you guys tell me what you think. So this is the Infallible side. And this is the Double Wear side. Infallible, Double Wear. I haven't touched up at all yet today. I have only reapplied my lip gloss. About partway through the day, I start to get just oils breaking through under my eyes and right in this part of my cheek. So I will usually touch up with a little bit of powder at that point. That freshens both sides back up pretty beautifully. I think and hardly looks like they're even have much wear. I'm gonna do 4 more hours, come back to you guys, and we will see if they're both still holding up really well or if one of them starts to break down a little sooner than the other. So I'll see you in 4 more hours. And I'm back, everyone, for my 8-hour check-in on my head-to-head face-off of my 2 Holy Grail Longwear foundations to see which one performed the longest and the best. It is now 8:10 p.m. Which one lasted the longest? I was looking in the mirror and kind of surprised. If I didn't know that I was wearing 2 different foundations, I would never guess that there was any difference between the 2 sides of my face. It's kind of unbelievable. There is some very small general wear. You can see like under my nose here, I've got some worn off, but I don't see it more on one side versus the other. I do have a pimple right here that's kind of peeking through the foundation on the Infallible side a little bit. And my chin, the makeup wears off there fastest and soonest. If I look at my cheeks on the double wear side, and then my cheeks on the Infallible side, they're so similar. I don't know that I can name a winner. However, they're both, besides those 2 small spots, are still rock solid in place. If you're looking for an Estee Lauder double wear dupe, save your cash and try the L'Oreal Infallible. I guess now I know why they're my 2 holy grails, because they really perform almost identically and both passed the 8-hour wear test with flying colors. That's kind of an interesting roundup. If you've tried both of these and had a different experience, leave it in the comments below. I'm always curious to see if other people had different experiences than I did. I hope this was helpful in some way. If nothing else, you can take away 2 amazing recommendations for Longwear foundation that clearly have worn so well for 8 hours straight. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, give it a like, leave a comment if you want to below, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.